Welcome back to Hannity. So some New York City families are allegedly considering a boycott of an elite Upper East Side school because the grandson of President Trump is rumored to be attending kindergarten there in the fall.
Well. Tonight, we're going to find out why Jessica Thurlow is acting very intemperate, inappropriate to say the least, also trying to hurt Trump. Even back then, she disliked him so much. Let's get to the bottom of this.
First, they go after me. It was vicious what they did to Barron. I know, I've met him. Awesome kid. Smart, polite, intelligent, really good kid. Then, now they're going after the grandchild and the son and the child of Don Jr. Then they stopped Eric Trump from raising money for St. Jude's Hospital a cancer ward because there might be conflicts with people that give money. And poor Ivanka, she can't do anything right. They're politicizing her line at Nordstrom's and elsewhere. And, every person that I know works here loves her stuff. Why are they going after kids, and what would happen if we did that?
So why do they go after children? Because those who are behind the children are very important people, who, if I may say so, are just not really useful to them. Using children is a terrible thing. Their way is disgusting.
We know what would happen, but this is just another example. What is that they like to say? When they go low, we go high.
Yeah.
After the kids. It's a different set of standards, obviously. And if they're so shaken by having a child going to kindergarten, it's going to be a rough life for some of these individuals if they're going to want to shelter their children. But then again, colleges have safe spaces now. So they're just preparing them in kindergarten.
Legos, crayons, coloring books.
That's an interesting point of view. Help me understand exactly what she meant and post it in the comments. I'll be interested to read. So now we're going to hear from our favorite, Jessica Thurlow. Let's watch.
Jessica, I never talked about Malia and Sasha. The only thing I've said is it seems like they're great kids.
Absolutely.
You know what? Why are you going after a 10-year-old? Why are you going after a kid going into kindergarten?
I've never done it. No one that I fraternize with has.
And they're going to beat up a girl, Ivanka, who's a lovely woman.
Listen, I think that going after a 10-year-old is completely unacceptable. Boycotting a school, it's a great school, completely unacceptable. Having a discussion about the Eric Trump Foundation or Ivanka and her clothing line, and these are adult children. I mean, Ivanka tweeted today a picture of her sitting between her father and Justin Trudeau talking about what they discussed in terms of advancing women. She is an advisor to the administration. That's not the same thing as just being a child.
You don't know if that wasn't a social moment?
Yes, we do know that. Why was she in the first meeting with Prime Minister Abe? And also, Tommy, I just want to raise the point. In October of last year, you actually tweeted, compare Chelsea Clinton to the Trump kids. Right. This isn't about looks. #debate. What did you mean by that? Why are we talking about the kids? Why were you talking about the kids yourself?
And for the record, if you want to discuss Ivanka, this is all open for discussion. We're talking about the fact that if Hillary would have won and Chelsea was sitting in the middle between two world leaders, you guys would have applauded her all night long. She would have been the poster child of the feminist movement. But if Ivanka is sitting there, all of a sudden it's inappropriate.
I'm asking you about your tweet. And I'm not saying if Chelsea was doing that, listen, I wanted her to step down from the Clinton Foundation.
My God, it's so loud. So now we know how she poops out an answer. It's not me, it's not mine, and it's all your fault and mine. Look, this is like some kind of kindergarten. I'm gonna humiliate these kids because they're the children of my enemies. She clearly needs help keeping her mouth shut.
She explained it, not about looks, about politics.
But I'm not sure that,
Ivanka, you're talking about when I said compare the two. Yes, Ivanka has done great things.
And Chelsea,
for women.
what?
I'm talking about the way that the media covers the two is night and day, where people applauded Chelsea
Really, what
Clinton.
did you guys do to the Clinton Foundation compared to the Eric Trump Foundation? $880,000
The foundation was corrupt.
Went to the Trump resort.
Excuse me.
What about the $77,000 cup of coffee?
All right, we're getting off base. I want to stop here for a second. If I went after the Obama kids, I probably would have groups of people wanting me fired. Wait a minute.
Sean, if you go after Beyonce, you'll have groups of people wanting you fired. Let's be honest.
What's your problem with Beyonce?
Fair. What I'm saying is the loving left that have found these celebrities, they are so protective of certain celebrities, but then others, they go for the jugular. So you see that this is not about...
I think this is the point. I thought you guys on the left were supposed to be tolerant. I thought you guys were supposed to be inclusive.
I am super tolerant and inclusive.
Okay,
I said no children at all.
Okay, but it's still happening.
It is
still happening.
Absolutely,
and it wouldn't have happened to the Obama kids. And if it did,
remember when
one time, one assistant
was fired
and got fired.
What
one
happened
person.
to Chelsea Clinton in the 90s? You remember that? was horrific how they treated her as
I don't
a
remember
teenager.
that. I never
Bush
talked
girls,
about
I think,
kids.
were treated.
You know, Jessica Thurlow is an old follower of Trump and his supporters. She will never give peace to him, his children, and other loved ones. Why she does that is unclear. Why touch the children? Also unclear. Friends, what do you think about this? Write your opinion in the comments and do not forget to watch other shocking news on the channel.